Hello and welcome to Road Trip. I'm Shannon Lanier. Get ready to step into the magic of Christmas movies. You know, so many holiday movies are shot in Connecticut's charming towns. And now you can visit where your favorite scenes were brought to life. Angelica Taruno brings us over the river and through the woods down the Christmas movie trail.
Connecticut is cashing in on the holiday magic that we all experience by living here with the launch of a Christmas movie trail.
Tell me if you can.
And I pinched myself every day. I pinch myself every day when I get to live here and when I get to go to work here. It's a magical state.
Over the past 10 years, more than 22 holiday movies have been filmed in the state, including this house in Wethersfield, Connecticut.
Christmas on Honeysuckle Lane was filmed here with Alicia Witt.
It's one of the stops on the nation's first Christmas movie trail.
You get to walk in the steps of your favorite Hallmark and Lifetime and Netflix stars. It's so much fun.
The trail brings you to the corner of the state, through the center, by the shoreline, all the way down to Greenwich.
It's fantastic. We've lived all over the country, and this has been by far the most favorite place we've ever lived.
Every time I come up here, it feels more like the holidays than it does anywhere else in the world.
You can explore and even stay the night like this room, Emma's room.
Nearly every room was utilized. They even had hot cocoa on the front steps.
Some hot chocolate to stay warm. So if you ever wondered where those Christmassy romantic movies were filmed, now you can visit and immerse yourself as if you're in the movie yourself. On this road trip close to home, I'm Angelica Taruno.
Wow, who knew so many movies were filmed right in Connecticut? Brewing beer is a blend of art and science. At this Hyde Park farm, you can learn crafting with hops and barley to create a blend that's all your own. I'll toast to that.
Science lovers, take a sip of this experiment.
The ability to play is really wonderful to me because you can change the standard components, but you can also add your own components.
And it all starts with malted barley.
One of the things I like to do is I like to have people taste and smell a lot of what we're doing.
Just tastes a little bit more bitter.
Right? And then this one's going to be even more so.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And end with the beer, home brewed fresh through these classes at Clover Brooke Farm in Hyde Park. While you have to be at least 21 to taste it, any age group curious enough to understand the scientific process can learn from the expert.
I've had students in this class who have never brewed before. I've actually even had some students who run classes themselves. So a huge range of people who are interested.
Brewing beer is an extensive process. It can take upwards of 3 weeks, but in just about 2 hours during a class here, you'll learn all of the essentials and the science behind it.
Because I have a background in genetics and biochemistry, I like to talk about those parts of it. The components on the surface are fairly simple, but you can really get deep into the understanding of the chemistry behind it and the biology.
It's a fascinating step-by-step experience that can spark an appreciation for the art that goes into a brew.
One of the things we're hoping to do is create a sense of community as well. Hope they had a good time. That's an important thing, right? And that they learned a little something.
What could be better than expanding your knowledge on a road trip close to home? Oh, the animals, of course. We're on a farm after all. That spans up to 45 acres.
It is primarily a fiber farm, which means we raise llamas and alpacas, Pygora goats, and sheep for fiber.
And they are just as friendly as they are furry.
Every time you visit the farm, there are new experiences for you to try out for all ages and animal lovers on this road trip close to home.
I wonder if you can make a special Christmas blend beer. All right, road trippers, travel back into the magic of New York City 1933, where a little girl's hopeful spirit shines even brighter than ever. The beloved musical Annie is back in the city that inspired it, just in time for Christmas. New York City is about to welcome back a classic story that feels right at home, especially at Christmas time. Annie, the timeless tale of hope, resilience, and a little girl with a big heart is making its way back to the Big Apple.
Not only did the show start in New York, but the show is about New York and set in New York.
I love New York during Christmas, and I'm really excited to be playing at Madison Square Garden.
Set against the backdrop of 1933 New York, Annie tells the story of a wealthy, no-nonsense Oliver Warbucks who in the middle of the holiday season opens his doors and his heart to a spirited young orphan named Annie. His plan? To brighten his public image, but what he finds instead is a family he didn't know he needed. Annie brings its unforgettable music, reminding fans why it's captured hearts for generations. And for those who grew up on this story and anyone who's about to fall in love with it for the first time, there's something extra special about experiencing Annie at Christmas time. As the lights go down and the curtains rise, Annie gives us a glimpse into a world where anything is possible, where even in the darkest times, there's always a bit of magic and hope to light the way.
I think the best thing I can tell you about the music and the show also is that it's the kid in all of us who really wants it to be better. We want to believe there can be better days ahead.
Keep it quiet out here!
Wow, that's got to be one of my kids' favorite musicals. Okay, step into an enchanting wonderland of holiday magic. Stroll down this holiday lane where characters, sparkling lights, and even the big guy himself will spark the spirit of the season.
I know, it's a little early, but really, who doesn't want to experience this? And you know what? It's right in our own backyard. More than 100,000 lights, animatronic elves, reindeer, Christmas trees, and more. This is Holiday Lane at American Christmas. The Mount Vernon-based company creates and stores many of the iconic holiday displays in New York City and around the world. And for the third year, they're opening their huge warehouse and showroom to the public.
We planned it all year and we started working on the updates to the showroom in June. We're very happy with how it came out this year.
Visitors can stroll through the spectacular display and even get a sneak peek inside the warehouse where the decorations are created. You can also find unique decorations at the American Christmas store that would impress Santa himself.
I love coming to this place though because they've got a great roof, accommodates all the reindeer.
Our Holiday Lane here at American Christmas, they're running until the 29th of December. And if you want to see the big guy, double check to make sure what days he's here. Santa's a little busy this time of year, right, Santa?
Ho, ho, ho! Come and see me at Holiday Lane.
Hanging with the big guy in Mount Vernon, Lisa LaRocca.
Brooklyn Botanic Garden transforms into sparkling wonderland with the return of Lightscape, a holiday favorite now in its 4th year. This is a fresh experience with new installations that bring even more magic to the trails. Artists from 10 countries across 3 continents have collaborated to reimagine this year's displays. It's a show sure to light your season through January 5th. Get ready to deck the halls Mariah style. The Virgin Hotel in New York City is teaming up with the Queen of Christmas herself to bring you a holiday pop-up bar that's festive, fabulous, and full of spirit. Think signature cocktails or a martini flight that will have you toasting to the holidays in style. Now this isn't just any holiday hangout, it's a chance to immerse yourself in Mariah Carey inspired magic, surrounded by all the glitz, glam, and cheer that you can handle. Perfect for a holiday night out, it's a spot that's sure to make your festivities feel extra fabulous. So grab a friend and clink those glasses and dive into a Mariah-style wonderland at the Virgin Hotel. Welcome back, road trippers. I'm Shannon Lanier. Imagine stepping into a Storybrooke scene where every corner is dusted with holiday magic and small town charm straight out of a Hallmark movie. So bundle up and come along with photojournalist Lori Goliath to get into the holiday spirit.
Woodstock is just a lovely town.
A lot of people think it's just very rural and all you're going to see are farms, but there's so much to see in Woodstock.
We're at Taylor Brook Winery. We are a full winery, 20 years young. We have a great wine portfolio here. What I poured you today is our cranberry Riesling. We just released it last week. It is a perennial favorite. It's a must-have for Thanksgiving. It's sweet, it's tart, everybody loves it. But what we really have that's unique is our cocktail program. Taylor Brook Brewery is 5 years old. I wanted to be the first in the state to have a brewery and a winery on the same property, and we are.
We are at the Christmas Barn in Woodstock, Connecticut.
We've been in this family farm here for 7 generations now. The Christmas Barn itself was started in 1965 by my mom. It's our 59th year this year.
I would say it is 8 rooms filled with joy. The room in the back, our big Christmas room, it's filled from floor to roof with Christmas items, and that is where our filming of the Hallmark movie, One Royal Holiday, was filmed. We carry old world Christmas ornaments, and those ornaments are the beautiful glass, very intricately detailed, and there is an ornament for every hobby, profession, animal. We sell a lot of 1803 candles. People come from far and wide for those candles. They're amazing. They burn forever and they smell amazing. It's not just Christmas at the Christmas Barn.
It's just a lot of fun.
So much to do. You think that you'll come and maybe hit one place, but there's just so many things to see.
We've often been dubbed out here the quiet corner, and we've decided we are not the quiet corner anymore. We have a lot going on in northeastern Connecticut.
That really was like a movie. So cool. On our next stop, get ready to satisfy your sweet tooth with some of Long Island's most talked about treats. We've checked out some of the standout stops to see what all the buzz is about.
If you're looking for an ice cream experience, then there's 2 in Huntington for the young and old.
Wait a minute, I'm not old.
Our first stop is Alchemy Ice Cream.
This is where science meets Sundays.
They use liquid nitrogen to freeze their homemade creams right in front of your eyes.
It's like a smoke show.
Whoa. If you order their most popular signature creation, the s'mores, then you'll get a little fire with the smoke. I got Oreo mint. I got mint and M&M's.
There's too many flavors to just choose one.
Everything is made to order in under 30 seconds and really has a creamy gelato-like texture, which I love. But don't get too full because we have one more ice cream experience.
Let's go! Yay. Next up, crispy mango. Yes, they have a delicious bakery, but we came for the rolled ice cream.
First, pick your toppings.
Rainbow cookies, please.
Now, pick your ice cream flavor.
Cake batter.
Now the magic happens.
Chop, 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 chop.
Oh, don't forget your sauce.
Marshmallow, please.
Now, our favorite part.
Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Ooh. It's an experience you'll have to see and taste for yourself.
I love this Christmassy time of year.
Get ready for a holiday classic like you've never seen before. The most famous reindeer of all is lighting up the theater at Maritime Aquarium in Norwalk.
Rudolph.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer is shining in an all-new 4D experience. inviting you to join him in this epic adventure to save Christmas.
I don't know what we would have done without Rudolph.
In this 4D experience, you'll be right in the heart of Rudolph's journey. When young Rudolph is teased for his glowing red nose, he sets off on a brave quest away from Christmas Town, encountering new friends and overcoming challenges. Using the same beloved stop-motion animation, this 4D adventure goes beyond the screen, adding special effects like bursts of wind, gentle snow, and even the sense of the season. It's an experience that brings Rudolph's world to life all around you, making it feel like you're part of the story. Dive in and relive the magic of Rudolph's journey with a whole new holiday sparkle.
Won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
The Hampton Ballet Theater School will present its 15th annual production of the Nutcracker at the Guildhall in Easthampton. The show transports audiences to the land where angels, snowflakes, and flowers dance while Clara saves the Nutcracker Prince from the evil Mouse King. The show is scheduled for select dates in December at the Guildhall. For more information, log on to our website. The holiday season is kicking into gear at Radio City Music Hall with the annual Christmas Spectacular starring the Rockettes. Tickets are on sale now for the show that's pure seasonal magic. There will be the iconic routines, but they've sprinkled the show with some high-tech magic. Santa flies over the audience in 3D, and drones creating a cutting edge to this classic New York show. Welcome back to Road Trip. I'm Shannon Lanier. Add a little sparkle to your style with a dash of Brooklyn flair. Our Shakti Dennis takes us to a charming shop where you can design jewelry as unique as you are and celebrate your personality and passions.
Step into Brooklyn Charm and the possibilities are endless.
We are really encouraging of people to be the designer of their own necklace. We have kind of like a process when you go through just to make sure that you don't get overwhelmed. There's a lot of charms to look at. Welcome in. We'll give you like a little black velvet tray when you come in, and then you'll go through the store, you'll pick out all the charms that you're looking at, you'll put them in the order that you want.
If you don't know where to start, she recommends having a general theme in mind.
All right, so for today, I'm gonna try to make a New York themed necklace.
Next, it's time to comb through a sea of charms.
This one's cute, little Metro card.
We have to have at least like 500 individual charms. We have one for every letter of the alphabet. We have one for every like state. We have a bunch of engravable charms.
It can take anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes, depending on how long it takes you to pick the perfect combination.
I've got a birthday cake. I've got some New York buildings. We've got this beautiful opal.
Once you're happy with your choice,
So this one I came up with.
it's time to pick a chain.
The ideology that I tend to go with is the thicker the chain, the more the chain stands out. The thinner the chain, the more the charms stand out.
Then we head over to the production station where a staff member brings your creation to life.
Ultimately, like the piece that you come out of here with can be like a one-of-a-kind, completely unique piece that nobody else will have.
So here we have it, the final product. Brooklyn Charm is open 7 days a week right here on Manhattan Avenue. In Greenpoint, Shakti Dennis.
Rev up your engines, road trippers. The RPM Raceway in Stamford is ready for racers following major renovations. They've expanded their arcade and revamped their dining and drinks menu. And thrill seekers can check out their newly redesigned go-kart tracks. If you saw some places that you would like to visit, remember everything you need to know about all of our road trip stops is on news12.com and the News 12 app. And if you have a road trip that you would like us to take, please send it to us and keep those trip photos coming. We love seeing all of your adventures, and you may even see yourself on an upcoming episode. Until next week, safe travels.